Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another book video. You might notice that the background that I am filming in front of right now is not the typical book video background that you see, and I am also here alone. There's no Kelly with me, and this is mainly because I am delusional. So I, for a long while, have been wanting to read more books from Joe Hill, and I think last year or the year before I went through and I wrote out birthdays of various different authors that had books that I wanted to read from, and I wanted to do something to like celebrate their birthdays by like reading their books and things like that. And Joe Hill's birthday is coming up on June 4th. And so I decided that this was going to be the year where I did a reading vlog to celebrate Joe's birthday. June 4th is about 2 weeks away at this point. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and then we have another busy weekend right after, and then June 4th will be coming up. And so I pitched this idea to Kelly, and I'm like, hey, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna read these books and like whatever. Do you want to be a part of this little vlog that I am wanting to do? And she immediately was like, no, but I will cheer you on. So she's the only one that has any bit of sanity left in this duo. But I'm still gonna give it the good old college try and try and get through these books, because not only do I have to read these books for this vlog, I also have to read her book club book and the like 2 other books that I was hoping to get to this month. So it's going to be a lot, but if I can pull this off, I think it's gonna be great. And I'm so excited because I wanted to read more books from Joe Hill for a long time. I read Heart-Shaped Box. It's in the other room. I read Heart-Shaped Box from him a few months ago, and I believe that that was his debut novel, like on his own, and I thought it was a good first novel. I could definitely see the potential, and he has put out a ton of other books since then. He also has some like I don't know if they're comic book graphic novels that they actually turned into a show on Netflix, I think, Lock and Key, which I loved the show. So I'm definitely interested in reading those graphic novels as well. I am probably going to like limit this vlog to probably 2 books, because I don't expect that I'm going to be able to read any more than that. Like, that's probably already going to be pushing it, but you never know. Maybe I will absolutely love the books and just fly right through them and read more than that. I don't know, maybe life will get crazy and I won't read any and this vlog will never air, which then you'll never know. But either way, I'm, like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I did a little research online at my public library's website to see if they had any Joe Hill books like for me to check out, and they did. So I'm gonna go and get them now. In those clips there, I did find 2 books by Joe Hill that they had available to check out. There were 3 of them, but as I mentioned, I already read Heart-Shaped Box, so I wasn't going to check that one out again. But the 2 that they did have, luckily one of them was the one that I was for sure going to read in this vlog, and that was Nosferatu. I did not realize how big of a book this was. So this will be fun, but I have been wanting to read this book for so long. So many people I have heard say that this is insanely creepy, and it is a fantastic horror book. Like, it's always been on a lot of the top lists that I've seen, and the cover has me intrigued. I did start listening to the audiobook of this one already, and just from the little bit that I have listened to, I already think that this is going to be a great book. Like, there was already a scene in it that creeped me out. Like, it legit, broad daylight, sitting at work, listening to the book, and that part comes on and I literally got chills. Like, it was so creepy, and I cannot wait to see where it goes. The other one that I picked up and checked out from the library is The Black Phone, which they turned into a movie. This is an incredible movie. If you have not seen this movie, go and watch it. It is so good, and it's creepy. It's scary. It's got some parts in there that made me jump. Like, it literally was like, whoo. So yeah, if you want a good, like, scary thriller, this is the one. This is the one for sure. I am excited to read this one. I hope that it is even better than the movie. I'm hoping that the fact that I've already seen the movie doesn't spoil the book for me, because a lot of times with like thrillers and things like that, that's kind of the case, because you're going to already know the twists, or theoretically you will already know the twists that are coming and everything, so you're already kind of like prepared for the story and you're not going to be shocked by much. But I don't know, maybe the movie veered off course from the storyline or something. I don't know. We will find out, hopefully, if I make it through this one. So yeah, that's kind of the plan of attack. So we're flying by the seat of our pants here, and we're hoping for the best. And this is my first vlog ever. First reading vlog like this, and by myself. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We will be fine. Well, I'm gonna go finish making my dinner, and then probably, oh my gosh, look, a little drawing on the inside. So one on the back cover too. Oh, so I'm gonna go get dinner and then probably start chugging away. Ooh, should we pick? Oh, we need to pick a bookmark. We need to pick a bookmark for the book. I have quite the collection of bookmarks, mainly from Gigi and Bo. If you do not shop for bookmarks at Gigi and Bo, or have never heard of them, you definitely need to go and check them out. Okay, they are an amazing small business that comes out with some of the absolute cutest bookmarks that you will ever see. Okay, there's a whole wide range of things, and all the interests are covered. Okay, let's see, but this is a vampire. This is a vampire book, so I don't think that I want ghosties or anything. I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. What do we think? Or at least this is my thought, that it's a vampire book just because it's called Nosferatu. I honestly know nothing about this book. Maybe I should read what it's about. Or should I? I don't know. I kind of like going into books blind. Is that weird that I like to go into books blind? Does anyone else? Like, I will legit just buy books based on the cover, and if someone else somewhere has said that it's good, or if I recognize the author. So I don't want to know what this book is about. I don't want to know. Anyway. Okay. Hey guys. It's been a minute since I've checked in this little Joe Hill vlog. In fact, I think it's been a couple of weeks. And I'm starting to think that this vlog isn't gonna go out when I want it to go out. I have been prioritizing other books over reading the Joe Hill books, and now we are 2 days away from when I wanted this vlog to go out, and I still have like 600 pages of Nosferatu to go and all of Black Phone. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my best to try and push through and get through both of the books, so that way I can at least put this vlog out and I can talk about them. But I'm skeptical because I'm not really liking the book. Granted, I'm only like 84, I'm on page 84, and it's a rough go. It's a rough go. It started out really good. It had like a really good creepy scene that I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be great. And then we had a pretty decent chapter with Vic, this little girl who found kind of like a way to teleport or whatever to different places via this bridge called the Sugarway Bridge. And that was really interesting to read her chapters and stuff. But then we switched over to another character named Bing. And his chapters made me want to never read this book again. They were terrible. Like, they made me uncomfortable, and not like in a good like horror book uncomfy that I like, just like it made my skin crawl to read. Like, I just, my face the entire time was like this, just disgusted, absolutely disgusted, because it's just gross, the things that are in there. And it also probably didn't help that I was listening to the audiobook during that part as well, and the audiobook, I'm sorry, but it is terrible. It is so bad. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand the narrator for the audiobook. God. So that means that I wasted an Audible credit on an audiobook that I hate, and also an audiobook that I'm not going to listen to, which means I have to read 600 pages physically without the audiobook. This will be fun. I'm struggling. We have met Nosferatu already in the book. I mean, he was in the very, very start, but now we're kind of like learning more about who he is and the things that he does and all of that. It all came to light in Bing's chapters, which was the only good part of Bing's chapters. But I don't know. I really don't want him to come back into the story, but I know he's going to be a part of the story. I just want him to die. Bing. It's rough. I'm starting to think that maybe Joe Hill isn't a writer for me, like isn't the author for me. Because I read Heart-Shaped Box and I gave that book 3 stars, and I just contributed it to it being his first novel, and that's why it wasn't like one of the better ones, and why I overlooked a lot of things that went on in that book and whatever. But I can't say that about this one. And I'm coming across some of the same issues that I had. Like, I just don't like the way that he writes his characters. Like, I don't know if he's trying to intentionally make them unlikable, but they all are so unlikable. Like, they're just gross. Like, I mean, Vic is okay. I don't mind Vic, but like everyone else in this book so far has just been a shit person. And I just don't want to read about shit people. There's plenty of those in the real world. I don't want them in my books. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh my gosh, the audiobook really ruined these last chapters for me. Just the way that she was reading, and it was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. I'm going to keep reading and see how far I get tonight. I think it's like, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock, So I have about an hour until I need to really focus on getting to bed, since I have to wake up early in the morning to go to the gym and stuff before work. So we'll see how far I get in an hour. Hopefully I don't get distracted by my phone and whatnot, because I don't want to read the book, but we'll see. This might be a DNF. This whole vlog might be a DNF. We're gonna find out together, I guess, but alright, I'll see you for the next check-in. Okay, so I made it to page 161 in the book, and it is getting better. I honestly think it was just the one Bing chapter that like really, I just hated it so much that it was like ruining the entire book and story for me, and ruining the whole audiobook. Like the way that she read that chapter was just, it was bad. But I was listening to the audiobook again here just while I was getting ready for bed and all of that, and it definitely was creepy. It was creepy. Vic is in quite the predicament right now. The Wraith, aka Nosferatu, aka Charles Manx, like all of them, like he's made another appearance. He's back in the story, and he's on the hunt for his next victim and all of that. And yeah, the audiobook here in the dark with the storm going outside, that was pretty creepy. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying it more, at least, you know, with Vic's parts and stuff. And I do understand the creep factor for sure at this point. And I'm really sad with where I had to stop, because it's like we're like right in the middle of something. Like Vic is trying to get out of this situation, and it's like I ended on like a cliffhanger, because like I don't know what's gonna happen, and I want to keep reading so bad, but I know that it's gonna be like another 30 minutes before I get out of this section. It's already 10:40 at night, and I wanted to be in bed almost 2 hours ago. So yeah, 5 a.m. is gonna come around real quick. So I am putting a bookmark in it, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. I really wish that I was already halfway through with this book, because looking at how much I still have left to read is really disheartening, and I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to finish it by tomorrow and then have time to edit this vlog and get it posted by Wednesday. But I'm going to try my best. Vic! Hello, my love. I don't know if you can see him, but he's here. Hello, Vicky. I don't know if you can see, if you could see him or not. I have all the lights off, and I am only being illuminated by my little book lights. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna head to bed so that way I can get up and go to the gym at a decent hour and not be running late for once. And I'll see you guys for the next update. So I've commandeered a conference room at work, at the risk of getting in trouble, because I have thoughts to share on this book.
I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how anyone could give this book 5 stars. I cannot figure out how someone would give it 4 stars, 3 stars. I am not even halfway through, and I want to DNF it so bad it is not even funny. I hate this book. I absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. There is so much like fluff, but yet the fluff that's in it isn't even explored at all. Like, we have Vic, who is now older and is going through mental health problems and problems with like being a mother and relationship problems and drug problems and like all of these things, and we are just told that that's what's happened, and we never actually saw any of that go down. It's just all of a sudden here we are and she's dealing with this stuff, and then she has a kid out of wedlock and all these things, and it's like, oh, how crazy, you know, of course Charlie is gonna be coming for a kid. Like, it's just predictable, and I hate Vic now as a character. I hate her. Honestly, I hate like every character in this book. There is not a single character I've come across so far that I liked except for the librarian. Like, early on, she was kind of kooky, but I liked her. And I was enjoying the parts with Charlie, because I thought that they were really creepy with like the dead kids and just him in general. But now, like, his character is just so over dramatic and just, God, like Scooby-Doo villain kind of a dramaticness. I am honestly thinking about just skipping this entire middle section and going to the very end to where we're actually in Christmas land, hoping that maybe we will get to some actual good action. Yeah, right here, which is page almost 500. I'm not even to page 300 yet. I'm only on page 264. I'm on page 264, and there hasn't been shit happening in this book so far. Granted, I understand that it is a 700-page novel. For what? I don't know. I don't know. This book needed to be like this big, and it probably would have been fine. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip to the end. I just really not enjoying it, and the audiobook is back to being so crappy. Like, the only parts in the audiobook that are good is when there is like a little bit of action happening with Charlie, and like he's kind of going after people. But when it's like all of the like side stuff that's not actually him going after kids or like whatever, then it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, I cannot stand the way that the narrator reads things. I cannot stand like her voice and like the different voices she tries to do for the other characters. The door's opening on its own. That's creepy. Anyway, before somebody walks through the hallway and hears me talking to myself and sees this all happening, because God forbid, I'm not liking the book. I hate the audiobook, and I think I'm just gonna skip to the end and see how it goes, and I'll see you guys later with another update for that. Or I'll DNF it, because you know what? No shame in DNFing. DNF often. Too many books I want to read, and I'm not gonna waste more time with this one if it's just not gonna work. So bye for now.
Alright, y'all. I figured while I'm here getting ready for work and everything, I would do a little update for you guys on where I'm at with these Joe Hill books and this whole little vlog and challenge and like whatever. So, last night and this morning I made the executive decision to DNF Nosferatu. I honestly, I don't care about what happens to the characters. I kind of hope that they all die, quite frankly. I don't care about what happens to Wayne, Vic's son. I do not like this book. I do not like the book at all. It was very reminiscent to me of like old Stephen King, and I don't want to like compare him to his dad, but that's what it was like. It was like a book that was way too long. It did not need to be that long, with a ton of fluff that did not need to be there. And it was very crass in some parts that I just could not get behind. And the characters were very unlikable. The scenes, like the creepy scenes, the scenes that were supposed to freak you out and be like scary, were on point, which is something that Stephen King also does really well. And it's something that Joe Hill does well. Like even in Heart-Shaped Box, like those parts were good. Those parts were done well. But it's everything else in the book that is just terrible. Like I can't. They aren't enough to make this book a good book, in my opinion. A book that I want to keep reading, and a book that I want to stay invested in for 700 pages. No. Just no. So unfortunately, I'm leaving with the controversial opinion that Nosferatu is not a good book, and I'm DNFing it. I would still probably give it 2 stars though, just because the creepy scenes were really good, and those are kind of like, they're saving it from being like a 1 star. I don't really know if you can like give ratings to books you DNF. I'm going to, but that's the only reason why it wasn't like a 1 star or a no rating, just because those scenes were done really well. And I still stand by the fact that the audiobook is terrible, except for those scenes also. So I guess they aligned in that way. I also read The Black Phone. I did not realize when I checked this out from the library that the whole book is not the Black Phone book. It is actually, this is 20th Century Ghosts, just like a reprint of it. So everything in here is like short stories. And so I went and read the Black Phone short story by Joe Hill. It was great. I honestly think that he needs to just stick with short stories, because his short stories are really, really good. Like, yeah, I totally can see and understand why they turned it into a movie. Like, it was good. It was good. It was great. So, yeah, I might read a few more short stories out of this one at some point. I'm not like super like excited to at the moment, because I'm on a bad kick right now because of Nosferatu, but I do think that that is where he thrives, is in short stories. Also checked out Lock and Key from the library, the comic book that he wrote. It's graphic. It's graphic. It makes me think of like The Boys and stuff and Invincible in its graphicness. I don't read a ton of comics. That was kind of like my first venture into it, and so it was kind of a little confusing at times, and I got a little bored and just like wanted to like skip through like a whole lot of the stuff. And it also probably didn't help that I have already seen the show, so I kind of knew the story, knew what was going to happen and all of that. But I mean, otherwise it's decent. What I've read so far has been pretty decent, so I think that he needs to just stick with comics and short stories and call that good. I don't know. I'm kind of sad that this was such a fail of a vlog, because I was so excited to read his books, and I just, yeah, I should have known that, you know, I was trying to not put him and his dad in the same category, in the same, like, same view as, like, with my reading. But I think that they deserve to be in the same the same little bubble, because at least in long form books, they're very similar authors, in my opinion. I don't care too much for Stephen King's older works. I really don't care too much for his newer stuff either. I really only like a select few of his books. And I have a feeling that that's, I mean, and Joe Hill, I do not like any, I don't like his long form books that I've read so far. I will be putting Heart-Shaped Box on my Pango because, yeah, the more I think about it, I'm like, I really don't want that book in my collection anymore. And I'll just stick to short stories from him or whatever. So I'm sad. I'm really sad. I really wanted this to go better, but I don't know. If you guys like Nosferatu and like whatever, let me know why. Or if there are like other Joe Hill books that I need to try that you think are like better than that. And Nosferatu is just like the most popular one that everyone's just like, this is incredible. Like on Goodreads, it's like almost everyone has given the book 4 or 5 stars. Almost everybody. And I just do not understand. But then again, a lot of people also liked Holly by Stephen King, and I hated that book with every fiber of my being. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. But yeah, this definitely did not go how I expected it to go. I think that's where I'm gonna leave this vlog. Yeah. I can't do my mascara or my eyeliner and eyebrows on camera, so I'm just gonna have to wait. But yeah, sadly this kind of was a failed vlog. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, go down below the video, hit that red subscribe button, join the Everyday Adventurer family. Book videos, new book videos come out every single week, and then spooky season is coming up. Well, technically spooky season never left here, but there are going to be a lot of spooky season videos happening. There will be some travel videos going out, some festival videos, like all of the fun things gonna be happening here. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, you can go and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at The Everyday Adventurer. You can also go and find some more book content and things like that over on Instagram and TikTok at Everyday Epic Book Club. My camera battery is about to die, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye!